and I heard the sound of Good morning, guys. So I am doing my makeup, and the kids are at school, and Elizabeth is eating. So on Sunday, if you connect with us on Instagram, which if you don't, go find us there. It's just Go Team Bam, and you'll see my name. It's my account. It's not really the family account. It's like mine, but anyway, there's links below, but go find us there because it's the only place we can comment. So, yay! But anyway, you'll already know if you follow us on there that this happened. But on Sunday evening, I was in the laundry room, which is right near our stairs, and Kyle was upstairs, and I heard the sound of dun, 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 someone falling down the stairs, which is something that always terrifies me. For those of you who've been with us a while, you know I have like an almost irrational fear of the kids falling down the stairs. When we were building our house, so many people were like, you're putting in these beautiful wood floors, like why aren't you going to put them on the stairs? And I was like, because carpet's softer and I'm terrified of my kids falling down the stairs. Well, it turns out I was right because Elizabeth fell down some of the stairs. Now, it could have been a lot worse. She didn't fall down all the stairs. She fell down just a few. And luckily, she didn't fall all the way down to the hardwoods below because that would have been way worse. I don't know exactly how she fell or what happened because I didn't see it. But I ran out of the laundry room and she had just started crying. And she was sitting up at this point. So I don't know I have no idea. But anyway, I hollered at Kyle and he was like, what's wrong? And I was like, what do you think's wrong? Come on, obviously. Anyway, so long story short, Elizabeth, she's 2.5. Most kids, they're very vocal at that age, most kids. So she's very clearly able to say like, my arm hurts. So we checked her out everywhere, and that's the only place. To me, it looked like it was getting a little puffy, but not really. It was one of those things where I was like, is this in my imagination? Because it was really hard to tell. So she seemed okay after that, whatever. I gave her some Tylenol, and then we were like, well, just pay attention. But then the next day, we noticed she would tell me it hurts and she'd like kiss it. She's like, my arm hurts. She's like, I fell down the stairs, and she'd just like give it a kiss. And I was like, but she was using it. But let me tell y'all something. I always thought if you broke a bone, like you knew you broke a bone. I thought like it was obvious until my now 10-year-old, I don't even remember how old she was when this happened, 9, I don't know. When she broke her arm, she broke it in 2 places up here, fractured it. You don't know. It's not always obvious. Like she still could write. She still had an appetite. It looked like it was swollen, but not really. I just always thought it was cut and dry. It's not cut and dry. You don't always know for sure. So anyway, we noticed with Elizabeth, if she tried to pull up on the bed, she'd stop and say it hurt. I gave her a high five and she was like, ah. And I was like, okay, I think it's broken. And Kyle agreed. So we took her to the doctor a couple hours later. We could get her into our urgent care where they can do x-rays right there. And so it's broken, but not bad. Very, very minor. It could have been a lot worse. So it's what's known as they didn't write it on here, but they said it's kind of like an occult fracture. So it's not like a cut and dry fracture. They're really hard to see. You have to know what you're looking for. They can tell that it's broken because I guess they said in her case, the bone like kind of bowed outwards. So even though you couldn't see like a clear line of a fracture like you could with Sophie, like the bone was like not straight. It was like bowed. And they said that there was also like you can see extra like fluid. And there's ways that they can tell. So it's not that bad. Luckily, it could have been a lot worse. She probably caught herself and it just kind of did a light, that's probably what happened. So they splinted it And now we have to go see the same orthopedic person that we went with Sophie to go get it casted, which it just stinks. I just like, oh my gosh. And like, not in front of her, but I cried. I just felt so bad. I was like, my baby. And I was just like, you know, you get that, like, you're like, why aren't you careful? I tell you to be, those kids, they get so annoyed at me because I'm always like, be careful on the stairs. Don't run on the stairs. I'm like, don't play on the stairs. We don't play. Like, if they even pause on the stairs, I like yell at them. Like, I'm just so strict about the stairs. And like, you guys who followed our vlogs, you know, like, I've even had people on here who've made fun of me for being paranoid about the stairs. But I was not wrong. Thank gosh that I did, that wasn't wood. It would have been way worse. Probably would have been a harder break. I don't know. Whatevs. It's fine. She's fine. She's not even in that much pain. It's splinted. She seems a lot better. It's fine. It's not really not a big deal. So, just one of those things. It just stinks. And you know, this was the same time last year that Sophie broke hers. What is this? Like, what is this? Like, Sophie broke her arm almost exactly a year ago. Like, okay, so that's how this day's starting off. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna finish my makeup. My plan is the appointments during her nap time, which is not good. So I'm actually going to load her up in the car early because she'll probably fall asleep. And then I'm just going to drive till she falls asleep. And then I'm just going to park and like read or do some work or work in my planner till it's appointment time. So hopefully she'll nap. That's my plan. Here's to hoping. Elizabeth, what are you watching? How's your arm doing? Is your arm okay? Good job. Good job.
Yeah. Woo. Good job, Gray. Good eye, buddy. Good job, Grayson. Good job, Grayson. Be first next time, buddy.
Birthday flavor, Mom.
Birthday flavor, that's awesome. So how was the scrimmage?
Good.
I missed his. I don't think I was filming when you had that awesome play out in center field. You had a really good play. Good job.
Why are all the outfielders like, no ball's going to come to outfield, and like all the balls go to outfield? All the infielders are like all ready, and then the balls are and they're like, oh, come on, the ball goes to outfield.
I know.
And they're like, no.
Well, that's why you did good out there, because some of those boys, like, you know, if you think the ball's never going to go to outfield and you're goofing off and you're not paying attention, but
here it comes.
Exactly. So you just paying attention is really good. So I didn't say with earlier, Elizabeth did good with the casting. I filmed Sophie's, but I couldn't film hers. But she did really good, y'all. She hung in there. Grayson, what do you think of your sister's little tiny?
It actually looks cute on her.
It does look cute, I guess, if a cast can look cute. It's pink and.
Can we write something on it?
It's hard to write on that style of cast. So maybe not right away. Maybe right at the end we'll try. When we were younger, we had these like white plaster casts and you could like draw all over them, but they don't really do those that much anymore. At least not here.
I'm sorry, hold on.
You're fine. Hey, don't forget to sit up straight too so your seatbelt's in the right spot, okay? All right, y'all. So now we are going to head home. The girls had dance tonight. I highly doubt that Kyle filmed any of that. It was a busy night. We're busy a lot, aren't we, Gray?
Yeah. 'Cause, like,
Only Wednesdays are the only day we don't have
they
anything.
have dance on Tuesday while I have like practice.
We have on Tuesdays we have 2 dance classes and a baseball practice. Thursdays we have softball practice. Friday baseball. Saturday baseball. Sunday softball. Monday dance. Like we have something every day but Wednesdays. But it'll be a little different when the games start. Hey Grayson, did you know you have a double header one day this season?
What's a double header?
2 games back to back?
Oh yeah. What? We have a double header.
Well, I think you have a tiny break in between. Sophie's got 2 double headers back to back. They're like literally only 10 minutes apart. I was like, who scheduled this?
Who are we playing?
You? I don't remember. I'll have to go look. I have it on the calendar. I gotta show you guys my wall calendar. It is impressive, the one I have in my office.
I saw this
It's
video
really cool.
of someone who they filmed a double header.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew. I thought that was only for that league. I didn't know like that double header was an actual thing.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a thing. So Grayson has a field trip coming up, right? And I'm a
Thursday.
chaperone Thursday. And then we have spring break, right?
Yep.
And then we have an Astros game.
Yep.
So that's pretty
And we
awesome.
have-
And you have your
First
season
game.
starting. Yep, your first game is on St. Patrick's Day. So I'll have to sneak a little bit of green on you somewhere.
And people will be like, get to pinch you, and then you'll pull, and then like you have an undershirt, you pull up.
Mm-hmm. We'll put a tiny bit of green somewhere on you and you'll be like, no! All right, we're gonna head home.
Narrows it down there, buddy.
Hey, Elizabeth, how's your arm? I know it. So we got a costume here. A dress for recital for the dance. See, I told you it looked like a sock hop costume. I wasn't kidding, was I? Wow. So, do you think she can dance to...
Mommy.
There it is.
Mommy. Elizabeth.
You know what these are, Elizabeth?
Whoa.
Whoa, Daddy! Holy smokums! What's wrong? You want me to hold you? We need to give her some Tylenol. Or bourbon. I like your pretty hair. Oh, you want your popsicle? Okay, I'll get you popsicle. Elizabeth, look what it is. It's your good night, because you for your potty training for nighttime.
No.
It's not nighttime right now.
No.
Okay.
Until night.
I know, it is about nighttime. And Mama, hey Kyle, we gotta move these chairs in here because I gotta run the Roomba. She's asking for more story. Alright guys, so I still have a bunch of cleaning to do. Gotta get my floors cleaned and clean up some of the kitchen. I'm tired. It was a long day with Elizabeth. Having her in a cast is sad, but at least it wasn't a very bad break. It was just like a bulge, she said. Like it just like bulged the bone out. I don't know. It's not that big a deal. It's okay. I'm gonna call it a night. I'll talk to everyone later. Good night, guys.